briefcase with $1 million even. This all week, no days off. This hard work gon' pay off. I made myself a promise young. I would never work a day job, put it in the safe, never know when I'm gonna need that. Came here with my gang, you don't know where your homies at. Gave you a lot of game, you don't owe me back. You say you a boss, gotta show me that. Never leave the house without the pack, where my at. Take an L and try to double back, we ain't doing that. Say she mad, but I know it's cap, I've been through with that. Need someone to hype me up. Hype me up, need someone to hype me up. Hype me up, need some.
The seating capacity is 65,000 at Ford Field, and we are right around that number today. A good crowd on hand and seemingly ready to go in the Motor City. Today, it's a Week 9 matchup. We are all set to go, as it'll be the Green Bay Packers taking on the Detroit Lions. Of the regular season down. What will the final two bring us as we're off in Week 9? Reed going to bring it out of the end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he tried to bounce it outside, but they'll stop him behind the line. The opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Here's Love. And his throw is going to be incomplete. This defense for the Lions, they were very strong in the win last week over the Giants.
But I saw film was a nearly unstoppable pass rush. 5 sacks last week, plenty of hurries given up. So now what do you do on offense? You just max protect, keep everyone in and run the ball, or maybe just 1 or 2 receiver routes in order to try and keep your quarterback upright.
He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have a Packers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. And he's top 5 in the league in terms of receiving yardage because of plays like that. What have you seen from him on film that you like so much?
Well, I'll strip away everything else and get to what we call the moment of truth. When the ball's arriving and there's a defender there, he just comes down with the ball. He competes and takes it away. Great hands, great ability to finish the catch.
And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. Running right, here's McAllister. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39. Here comes 3rd and the length of the football. On 3rd down, they'll run it with McAllister. Trying to barrel up in there, but I don't think he got it.
Absolutely love the effort there. The ability to flow from his inside spot and stop that one at the line of scrimmage. Nice linebacker play.
Oh, a big decision here early. Look at this. They're going to go for it on their own side of the field. They'll try and run for it. And down he goes, but the stiff arm utilized effectively there. And it helps him move the sticks. On the give, McAllister with it. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. Love now. The short throw to Musgrave. Call it a gain of 3 on the play. 3rd and 7 now.
And let's face it, you can put any Halloween costume on, you're not going to be able to disguise him, because for a tight end of his size, difficult to sneak him anywhere, but that's what they tried to do. Lined up on his right, tried to work his way back to his left, but just a minimal gain as the defense was able to react quickly.
Here's 3rd and 7. the middle they go with McAllister. And oh, he's just going to be short here, barely. Maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches. Here we go on 4th down. And great blocking downfield as he's got this almost to the 35-yard line. The conversion is successful with a sizable gain of 13, and the decision to go for it looks like a smart one. So the 4th down conversion has him inside the 40 now, 1st and 10. To throw now, here's Love. Looking for his running back, and he's got him. And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. 1st and goal, a chance for an early statement here on the road. They'll run up the middle with McAllister. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. A great effort there with his 4th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Packers are on the board first here this afternoon. And that caps off what was really a balanced opening drive for them, Charles. They work in the rushing game and the aerial attack, and they end it with a touchdown.
Strong in so many ways, wasn't it, partner? Their ability to throw it and run it and accomplish their goal, they've got to like the way that they started this ball game.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. And they start things off with a carry by Gibbs here. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Panther 11. 19 tight. 19 tight. 18 Rattler. 18 go.
Now back to throw. He finds his man, complete. That's Hodges. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down.
Trap 60. Ridge alert. Ridge Buffalo 18. 18, 5 here. Go check. Go check.
A give right side for Gibbs. And they go backwards here. Losing yardage back at the 48-yard line.
Dragon 60. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Cup 19. Cup. Check match. Check match.
Second and 13. Over the middle, it's complete. 3rd and 5.
19, 18. Warriors 70.
It's a gain of 8. Makes it 3rd and 5.
79 Broncos. Go Street. Maverick. 60 Maverick.
Back to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And this is going to result in another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 22-yard line. Now back to the ground. Here's Gibbs. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Second quarter action now from Detroit, and it's the homestanding Lions who have the football. as they are looking at a second down and 6 coming up. They'll go again with Gibbs. And running with power here. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. It's a really nice 15-yard pickup, and now it's first and goal. All right, I got to ask you, with these RPOs, essentially the quarterback has 3 options, right? So what's different from that versus the triple option that we see the service academies run at the college level?
As a general rule, the triple option at the college level, most things are called outside of the quarter.
Yeah, he's going to take it in for a Lion touchdown. Jameer Gibbs, halfway to 100 now with career touchdown number 50. And the Lions are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Point after, right down the middle. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. Taken at the goal line. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. Their dreams of an undefeated season shattered with the loss a week ago. Now look, whenever an undefeated team goes down, you always hear some say, well, they needed that. I don't know, Charles. Is that a narrative that you buy into?
Well, I haven't met a coach yet that feels like they needed that loss. You know, that's not something that they're in favor of. But I do know this. People like us, our colleagues, all of us in the media, constantly hammering a team that's undefeated. Hey, you think you can do it the whole season? Can you carry it the whole way? That does wear down a bit. And sometimes that loss, get us off your back, you can move forward from there.
The offense on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd down and 12. To pass, here's Jordan Love. And they work this well upfield across the 45. That 3rd down conversion good for 23.
This one was all about clearing space for this play to work because he's going to leak out of the backfield to his right and then angle his way up the field. And a really pretty throw to put it on him and create the big play downfield.
Ready.
That's complete to Dobbs. They'll wind up getting just a yard out of it, and that's going to bring up 2nd down.
Black Ultra. Ready?
Love looking to throw it. Oh, and that is incomplete.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. That's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up. Converged on his man and broke the play up.
After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. They will throw again here with Jordan Love. Screen play to McAllister. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. A good-looking drive for the Packers so far. It's a 1st down.
Well, partner, they've used him quite well out of the backfield in this one. And here's another nice example. They set up the screen, and he's able to pick his way downfield for a nice gain there.
Check, strike.
On 1st and 10, Love. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there. Now it winds up incomplete. These two teams, they met in Lambeau earlier in the season with the Packers winning that ball game. So if they can win again here in Detroit, they pull off the season sweep.
Ready.
Now a 2nd and 10. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. Open man is Musgrave, the tight end. It's a big play there for Green Bay. And even 40 yards after the big play. A chance to finish now on 1st and goal. Going back to Love. Touchdown, Packers. Aaron Jones, his 9th touchdown of the season. And the Packers have taken the lead. The touchdown all set up by the big play one snap before, but they finish it off here with a shorter completion, this time for the score.
I like how they stuck with what got them there, right? The big pass play, got the momentum going, right? That's you create it with a play like that, and you come right back with another pass play to finalize things off.
So now Carlson, after the touchdown, called on to send this one away. Fair catch going to be taken, and this will be moved out to the 25. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Just the one misstep for them in the first half of the season. 7-1 is the record at the midway point. And in terms of whatever power rankings you want to go by, they're at or near the top of the list in terms of best teams in the National Football League.
And for me, in my little bit of rankings here, I've got them at the top. I know there's still 2 months to go, and we've seen teams get off to hot starts and then fade away due to injuries or the schedule or whatever. But unless there are a rash of injuries on this team, I'd be surprised if they aren't a 1st or a 2nd seed come playoff time.
Now left side, a completion to his tight end. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Sliding out of the pocket. He's got it complete to Gibbs. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
70 range, Panther 11, Panther 11. Let go.
On play action, they'll throw. That throw taken in by Jamison Williams. A gain there of 21 yards. With that grab, he now sits at 200 for his career, and maybe more importantly, a 1st down.
Ready.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Jair Alexander. And the Packers are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. They brought the house that time on the young rookie, maybe a little rattled through the pick.
And you have to be prepared for a lot of pressure as a rookie quarterback because most defensive coordinators are going to test you that way. So when you see that, the ball's got to get out of your hands quickly, and that means your receivers have to understand they have to break off their routes quickly as well.
Following the interception, Love. And this throw will be intercepted. Marcus Jones picks it, and he will bring it back. An interception return for a Lions touchdown. Now the extra point try forthcoming. Now we've got a good one brewing. Burrow knotted up at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. This fielded right at the goal line. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And, Charles, if the season ended today, and it's not going to, we still have December left.
More football.
We're only in November. But they would be a wild card team. And that's great. They'd be in the playoffs, but you know they're trying to bump up to be one of those division leaders.
That guarantees you at least one home game in the playoffs, and that's what you're really seeking. But there also isn't much margin for error for this team, right? Because right where they're sitting, a 2-game losing streak can have them out of the playoffs, so they've got to make sure they continue to keep the momentum going.
Absolutely. There's some sharks smelling blood in the water behind them. 2nd and 10. Love. And the Lions pressure too strong. Down he goes. Levi Onwuzurike in there to take him down on what will take us to the 2-minute warning. Here is third and quite a ways. Throwing. Love. Able to find a seam for 14 yards, but still now facing a 4th down after the scramble. Got to be careful here. They need to move quickly, but it's also 4th. On 4th down, Love. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out, and the Lions will get the football back in terrific field position. On 1st and 10, here's Gibbs. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. Jahmyr Gibbs with another touchdown, number 24 on the year. And the Lions have broken our tie as they take the lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead is now 21-14. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. This taken in at the goal line. And not a good return here at all as they'll be forced to start at the 12-yard line. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line.
And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Play action this time with Love. Rush coming, and he's taken down. The clock rolls as the Packers look to hurry things up. Now Love. He's going to launch this deep for Watson. That's caught inside the 20. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a 1st down in the red zone. Operating from the gun, Love. And this turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. A chance now to get even before the break as they come up 1st and goal. A handoff to McAllister, and he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. Final play of the half, Love. Quick throw complete. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. The Lions in the lead, and they're going to get the football first as well as the second half is underway. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. We have not seen much on offense here from either side these last few drives. We've hit a wall, so to speak.
And have hit it hard, haven't we? Because the defenses right now, they seem to be a step ahead, don't they? Beating them to the point of attack, beating them to the punch. These offensive guys, they're tinkering like crazy. What's it going to take to get back on track?
Yeah, both sides searching for adjustments.
64 yards rushing for him now with a couple of touchdown runs to boot.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before, they always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up third down.
And that's what this defense is going to need to do more in the second half. Good pressure that time, forces some indecision in the backfield. He's going to wind up being taken down for a nice loss.
Gibbs will try and pick it up.
And he will have a first down here at about the 40. Able to get what they need to keep the drive going with a 6-yard pickup on third down. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. He finds his man complete. It's Hodges. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down.
And what a nice example there of a tight end doing exactly what he needs to do. How about how he worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch, and then anything after that, we count that as a bonus. And indeed, he gets enough for the first down.
And some space here.
And a strong run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 35.
15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down. Seemed like a couple sets of eyes were on the quarterback, so he decided, hey, I'm going to hand this off. Got a good gain out of it.
And you know you need good blocking up front in order to gain yardage, but every one of these RPOs, if you do it right and they look the same, whether it's handed off inside or the quarterback keeps it, that allows you to fool the defense so often. And in this case, fooled them with the inside run.
That pass caught. It's Williams. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. A very solid gain of 27. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's first and goal.
They'll run with Gibbs.
And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pickup of 3.
You know, when this offense gets down here near the end zone, they're going to turn to their bell cow. This guy's been a touchdown machine all year. Excellent job stopping him there on first down.
And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's second and goal.
Again, it's Gibbs.
And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown.
Jahmyr Gibbs.
A 5-yard touchdown run.
And the Lions take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead.
Extra point right down the middle. And the lead now up to 14. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away.
Reed going to bring it out of the end zone. And he will make it back to the 15, and that's it. Good coverage there by the kick team.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
And under the Lions' pressure, he's brought down.
Buried by multiple defenders on the drive's first play. We've seen him escape similar situations earlier in the game and get away from pretty good yardage, and that time they get him down.
Yeah, they've had enough evidence that he can get away and run for good yardage, haven't they? That time it felt like, okay, enough of this. Let's play it the right way and get him on the ground before he does any damage.
And he works free. Still going. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Packers. Christian Watson, 87 yards. And the Packers are back within a score. And, Charles, I had an offensive coordinator tell me one time that they design every play to score. I don't know how true that is. But he had to run a long way after that catch. Heck of a play.
I think that when he was telling you that, he was designing run after catch in every play. I mean, that's the only way to put it in there, and that's what we got on that one. Nice catch, an even better run for big yardage.
Carlson's extra point up and good. And they're within 7 now at 28-21. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They were able to extend their lead with an opening drive touchdown here in the third quarter, but that just got matched a moment ago.
So we know that what they discussed at the half worked. Now, what are the counters to that, right? You don't just run the same things over.
Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. An excellent pickup of 34 yards.
Already over 1,000 yards receiving this season. That catch is just going to add to his total. Certainly not resting on his laurels. He's trying to continue to gain as many yards as possible and continue this big season.
So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10.
Trap 60, trap 60. Hey, crash. Buffalo 18. Pioneer.
They'll look to throw here. And this one's incomplete. To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the second half. That's just his second incompletion.
Well, if he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked in, because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit. A lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10.
Lions. Dragon 60. Cup 19. Cup 19. Warriors 70. 79 Broncos. Ready.
They'll set up to throw. Had his hands on it, but dropped it. The rookie making a little bit of a rookie mistake. 3rd down.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time.
60 Maverick. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Street. Street.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he'll just toss it away. So he throws it away, and that brings up 4th down. So now on comes the field goal unit, and wow, this is no ordinary try here. So this will be spotted on the midfield logo. It's a 58-yard attempt. And I tell you what, he got it from 58. That had lots of leg behind it. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx it.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway.
A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but, Charles, they look up, and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, and I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to...
And that's caught inside the 35.
Now we'll get a timeout as they tend to an injured player, and looks like that's their receiver, Christian Watson. The medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break.
That will throw here to his running back. So the completion good for 6 yards, and that'll bring up second down.
Come on, 38.
Love going to give this one to Jones.
And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. In need of a conversion on third down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. To throw now. Here's Love. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free. And it brings up fourth down.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There was pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
Black Ultra. Red 52. Black red. Red cycle.
So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit. So off goes Love. On is Carlson for the Packer field goal.
From the right hash, this from 44 yards out. And his kick here is good. And this is back down to a 7-point game.
So give him 3 on that drive. You know, normally you'd say, we'll take it, but the way points have been flying around, it feels like a little bit of a letdown.
Yeah, you just have to wonder, are field goals going to be enough? Because as you pointed out, the way touchdowns have been scored, does kicking a field goal actually put you at a disadvantage the rest of the way?
Let's go now. Sixty Bison, 19 Lions, 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers, Panther 11, Panther 11, 19 Titans, 19 Titans, go!
They'll try and start this drive in the air. And he slings one that's incomplete.
Had an open man that time, but ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely, just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet.
Rig alert, rig alert. Mustang 19, trap 60, Buffalo 18.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. Now the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down. And the offense moving quickly to the line.
Cougar 19, 18, Pioneer.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. They'll roll him out right. And too much juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete.
I think you can easily follow the thinking there. The pressure on the last play, that got to him. So they decided, let's get him out of there, bootleg him out to the right. Unable to complete the pass downfield, but the thought process, spot on.
It'll be a 41-yard punt. Give them 5 on the return. And it'll be Packer football here. 1st down and 10.
Let's go.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I've never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you've met fan bases that wanted that, that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
Pass incomplete, but the flag in the backfield, and this might be a roughing call.
So the incomplete pass there, but the roughing the passer call bails them out.
Which means you have to stay on the field on defense longer because you've given the offense free snaps, not to mention the free yardage after that mistake.
He's able to find Melton.
Only able to gain a couple there, and that'll make it second down. And now they're in the hurry-up.
Brings up second and 8 at the 35-yard line.
6, Mega. Ready?
Second down, Love. And this one too low. Well, those two have hooked up for a touchdown once already in this game. That time unable to find the completion.
Yeah, just appeared they wanted to get him out into open space and try and get him the football. As you mentioned, unable to connect.
So third down, they need to get to the 28 for a first.
Watch it. 6.
Here's Love. Setting up the screen here, Aaron Jones. And he's going to be taken down, but there's a penalty flag in the backfield. Is this a hold, or did they rough the quarterback? And this will probably be the last play of the quarter. After the penalty, it's Jones. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5. So both offenses come to life here in this third quarter as this is shaping up for a good finish. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's second and goal. This is McAllister. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for him.
I have to laugh a little bit because he actually handed it off. I thought with the 2 touchdown passes, he's thrown in this one already. He go ahead and fling and try and get a third one.
Yeah, now from this spot on third down, I think he'd probably throw it here.
Yeah, I don't think there's any question about it. They won't even send in a running play here, I don't believe. I think they go ahead and try and throw it for a touchdown.
And he will push his way forward down to about the 30-yard line. Likely the play of the game here, trailing in the final quarter and going for it on 4th and goal. And this time he is in. A great play there. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Packers are an extra point away from tying this game here in the 4th. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And an important one that is, as we are all tied now early in this 4th quarter. Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the 4th as the kick's away. And he'll elect not to run with it. And a fair catch on the kickoff will move the ball to the 25. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. They no longer have the lead after that last touchdown. All tied up in the 4th quarter. And a chance for this offense to mount a potential game-winning drive right here. And throwing here to start the drive as they can. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And the Packers pick it up. And his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line.
Well, so much for the 4-minute offense. They were trying to reduce the clock, get in position to win the game, and leave no time for them to come back and catch them. And guess what? They turned the ball over. Yeah, I mean, they had it all set up for themselves, and they let it get away.
A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
Now a second down throw for Love here. And the Lions pressure too strong. Down he goes. The Packers on third down. Not quite 50%. 4 for 9. This is 3rd and 17. To pass. Here's Jordan Love. Screen play to McAllister. faster. He's got room past the 30. Finally taken down at the 32-yard line. Tie game, fourth quarter, and they're going for this thing on fourth down.
Cycle. Black jump. Slide two. Ready.
Love now. Looking deep here for Dobbs. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Packers unable to pick up the first. And it'll be a turnover on downs. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and it's 2nd down.
Hey, check that. Check smash.
Trying the left side with Gibbs. Down he goes at the 23, a pickup of 4. Here we go, 3rd and 1. Gut check time on both sides. Another run for Gibbs here. A great effort there to shed the contact, and it helps him pick up the first. A 3rd down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough.
But sometimes, Brandon, there's just not a secret to how things get done. He's been running well all game long, and they continue to rely on him in this key situation.
They told us they were going to rely on him. They have. He comes through there, a big 3rd down conversion. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
They did a really nice job there defensively. They strung the play out, didn't give him a cutback lane. On each play, you have guys what I call BCR players. Guys are responsible for the bootleg, for the cutback, and for the reverse. They played that one perfectly.
And rode him right out of bounds.
79 Broncos. 60 Mavericks. 60 Bobcats. 60 Bobcats. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. $19 Lions.
Here's 2nd and 8. Able to hook up with Williams here on the out route. And he's got this inside the 10 to the 9 before he's out of bounds. 9 yards on the play there, and it'll set him up 1st and goal. Well, there's your leading receiver in the NFL in terms of yardage, putting on another clinic, well over 100 yards.
Are we taking notes? We should be, right? Because I'm going to go back and watch this tape and really enjoy what I'm seeing. The route running, competing for the football, just breaking down a defense.
3, go!
Gibbs straight ahead. And for one of the few times here today, this one's not going to go anywhere. Another shot from the 9 on 2nd and goal. Straight ahead with Gibbs here. Only about a yard there as he takes it from the 9 to the 8.
Partner, I know we're in a goal-to-go situation, but my goodness, think about running the ball here. Not even a thought, is it?
Defensively, they're in a prime spot.
And I think the defensive guys are probably expressing themselves to them as well. I wouldn't run it here, guys. You might want to try throwing it.
A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal. Motion man is Schwartz.
Panther 11, Panther 11. 19 tight, 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. An 8-yard touchdown run. And the Lions have broken our tie and have taken a 4th quarter lead. And his kick is good, but flags come in. Looks like we're going to get a roughing call here on the follow-through. Boy, a tight game like this, 4th quarter, personal foul penalties, a no-no.
Yeah, we know the emotions are running high. The tensions are the same. Who can control them best could ultimately win it.
After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Packers now with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Love looking to throw it. And the screen unsuccessfully dropped it.
As soon as he leaked out and began his route, someone on the defensive side broke with him and arrived just in time to separate him from another reception.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. The sound reverberating here in the dome. This is 3rd down. Love. Trying to lay one up deep. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Now give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
Some coaches like to take the shorter, more reliable yardage, and some, they like to go for the big shot. No fear in risking a deep ball there, but it wasn't enough to get them to completion.
Well, the defense circling now, 4th down and 7. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And it's going to be batted down. It will go the other way with the football. The Packers unable to pick up the 1st. And that will force a turnover on downs. They've got to have 2 hands on the football here as they run on 1st down. And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. Jameer Gibbs, 28 yards. And the Lions sure look like they're going to be moving to 8-1 as they add on to their lead. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead now up to 14. Trailing here in the 4th quarter, and that personal foul, that only adds to the hole that they're currently standing in.
Yeah, absolutely a bad job of just losing your cool and letting your anger take over. Mistakes like that, not going to help you at this stage of the game.
Here's 1st and 10. Love looking to throw it. Looking right sideline, that's complete. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. At this stage, this drive's got to be touchdown or bust because you need 2 of them.
And if I'm the offensive play caller, I'm not just looking at my dagger plays down.
And now it appears that the referee's been buzzed, and we'll get a review. And this being inside 2 minutes of play, everything coming from up above. So the folks in New York just going to wind up confirming what the official saw as this play will stand as is. Now Love. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. And the Lions are going to have the short field here as they'll take over right at the 50. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. That one looks like he'll throw here. That's caught. It's Sam Laporta. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. 2nd and 1. Man open, that's Anthony Schwartz. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. They're going to look to throw. And he's going to go down here, a sack. They push him back to the 34. And quickly, they get to the line. He'll look to throw. Under pressure, they got him again. The safety blitz turns out to be a great call defensively as they sack him for a loss of 9.
And it has been a good game for them. They haven't been pressured very much today, but on back-to-back sacks, maybe the defense is starting to figure something out.
Ready, break.
Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after first and second down went backwards. It's third and very long.
Buffalo 18. 18, 5 in.
And what are the whistles for? Timeout. So they'll stop the clock here in a game that's been decided in the closing seconds.
Now third down and very long.
Cup 19. Cup 19. Warriors 70. Bronco 80. 79 Broncos. 60 Mavericks. 60 Mavericks. Go.
They'll set up to throw.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Eric Stokes. And the Packers are going to get the football here as he gets this up past the 20-yard line.
Third and long that time. He was trying to make something happen, but a little too risky.
Well, the field tilted on him, and what I mean by that is what you said, third and long. Got to push it downfield to try and pick up the first down. Defensive backs live for this situation, and they took advantage.